Mechanics hate these SUVs not because they're bad, but because they're too good. They barely break, cost little to maintain, and stay out of the shop for years. In this video, we're breaking down 7 reliable SUVs under 10 grand that'll save your wallet and your sanity. Stick around, the last one is a sleeper that disappears from the market faster than you can say, sold. The second-generation Chevrolet Equinox, sold from 2010 to 2017, is one of those SUVs that flies under the radar. But when you pick the right version, it delivers way more than expected. The design is subtle yet solid, with a shape that still looks decent today. Inside, trims like the LT and LTZ bring leather seats, remote start, a backup camera, and a surprisingly refined cabin for a budget SUV. But here's the catch: engine choice matters a lot. The base 2.4-liter 4-cylinder has known issues with oil consumption and timing chains. Your best bet? The 3.6-liter V6, with nearly 300 horsepower and a much smoother ride. Fuel economy sits around 17 mpg city and 24 highway. Not amazing, but fair for the performance. As one owner put it, "Bought mine with 120,000 miles, V6 model, and it's still running strong after 2 years. Just basic maintenance, zero headaches." Maintenance costs stay reasonable, averaging $80 to $100 a month, and parts are easy to find anywhere. If you go for the right engine, this is one of the most underrated American SUVs under 10 grand, and your mechanic probably won't see much of you. The second-generation Hyundai Santa Fe, sold between 2007 and 2012, is one of those SUVs that quietly earns respect not with flashy looks, but with long-term reliability. Its design is clean and mature, aging gracefully without trying too hard. Inside, it's all about practicality. Higher trims brought heated leather seats, a sunroof, and Bluetooth, enough comfort to keep things pleasant without overcomplicating the electronics. The real strength, though, is under the hood. You'll find either a 2.4-liter 4-cylinder or a 3.5-liter V6. And here's the tip: go for the V6. It delivers around 270 horsepower, smooth acceleration, and just slightly lower fuel economy, about 18 mpg city and 24 highway compared to the smaller engine. One owner summed it up perfectly. "Mine's a 2010 with the V6. Bought it for under 9 grand. No warning lights, no drama, just oil, brakes, and go. Best decision I made." The Santa Fe doesn't break the bank to maintain. Monthly upkeep runs around $70 to $90, and parts are easy to source across the country. It may not turn heads, but it'll quietly outlast plenty of more expensive, high-maintenance rivals and mechanics. Yeah, they're not getting rich off this one. And hey, don't even think about clicking away just yet. We've still got some serious hidden gems coming up. One of them is so reliable it practically refuses to die, and the other, let's just say it punches way above its price tag and disappears from Craigslist faster than you can hit refresh. Stick around, especially if you want to avoid dumping money into the wrong used SUV. It's not the loudest, flashiest, or most exciting SUV out there, but that's exactly why the first-generation Nissan Rogue, built from 2008 to 2013, has become a favorite among low-profile, budget-smart drivers. It's compact, practical, and surprisingly durable when properly cared for. Think of it as the SUV equivalent of a reliable friend who never flakes. Most models come with a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine paired with a continuously variable transmission. And yes, the CVT does make people nervous. But here's the thing: if the fluid was changed on schedule and the car wasn't abused, these gearboxes actually hold up well into the high-mileage zone. Fuel economy is a +2, around 22 miles per gallon in the city and 27 on the highway, which is solid for a crossover in this class. Interior space is better than you'd expect from the outside. There's room for 5, plus a decent cargo area that fits daily errands, weekend gear, or a couple of dogs without a problem. It's not fancy, but it's functional, and that's the point. As one owner put it, "Bought my '09 Rogue for $7,000 with 130,000 miles. 2 years later, just oil, tires, and one set of brake pads. Still runs like it did on day one." Average maintenance costs float between $60 and $80 a month, and parts are easy to find at just about any corner in the States. No frills, no drama, just a crossover that quietly gets the job done. If you live somewhere with snow, rough roads, or a little bit of everything, The third-generation Subaru Forester sold from 2009 to 2013 is probably already on your radar. And if it's not, it should be. This thing was built for real life. Standard all-wheel drive, high ground clearance, and the kind of durability that makes mechanics sigh because they don't see enough of them. It's boxy. Yes, but that boxy shape means great visibility, easy parking, and loads of usable interior space. Inside, it's not luxurious, but it's smartly laid out. Even base trims come with air conditioning, power windows, and cruise control. Higher trims throw in a panoramic sunroof, heated seats, and upgraded audio. It's basic comfort with true utility baked in. Most models are powered by a 2.5-liter four-cylinder boxer engine. It's not fast, but it's dependable with regular oil changes and timing belt service. It'll run forever. Fuel economy averages 20 mpg in the city and 27 on the highway. Just steer clear of the turbocharged XT versions if you want maximum long-term reliability. One owner wrote, "I bought my 2011 Forester for $8,500 with 110,000 miles. I drive it through snow, mud, and heat, never had a breakdown. Just regular maintenance, and it still feels solid. Parts are everywhere, mechanics know them well, and monthly upkeep stays around 70 to 90 bucks. It's one of the few SUVs under 10 grand that feels ready for anything and rarely complains." The second-generation Ford Escape, built between 2008 and 2012, is one of those SUVs that doesn't try to be anything it's not, and that's exactly why it works. It looks like an SUV, drives like one, and does its job without drama. For under $10,000, that's more than enough. Styling is classic Ford, squared off, rugged, and with just the right amount of attitude. Inside, it's roomy and functional, with a tall driving position and simple controls. Mid and high trims like the XLT or Limited add extras like leather seats, a sunroof, and Ford's early sync infotainment system. Nothing fancy, but enough to make daily life easier. Under the hood, most models come with either a 2.5-liter four-cylinder or a 3.0-liter V6. The V6 is the one to get if you want more power. It pushes out around 240 horsepower and still gets about 18 mpg city and 26 highway. The four-cylinder is more fuel-efficient, but less satisfying to drive, especially with a full load. One owner shared, "Got my 2010 V6 Escape for $9,200. 2 years, 50,000 miles later, just basic stuff, oil, tires, and brakes. No weird noises, no warning lights. Maintenance is affordable, usually around $70 to $90 a month, and parts are everywhere, from major chains to junkyards. It's the kind of SUV that doesn't impress at first glance, but keeps proving itself mile after mile, and that's what makes it worth every penny." Some SUVs earn their reputation, and the third-generation Toyota RAV4 is one of them. Built from 2006 to 2012, this is the kind of vehicle you buy, forget about, and suddenly remember 5 years later when it's still running like the day you got it. It's no wonder mechanics aren't fans, because it just doesn't visit them often. Visually, it's functional, not flashy. But step inside and the story gets better. There's plenty of space, especially with the optional third-row seating in some models. The layout is clean and durable, and higher trims like the Limited offer features like dual-zone climate control, premium audio, and keyless entry. It's that perfect middle ground between family car and urban utility. The base engine is a 2.4-liter four-cylinder, reliable and fuel-efficient at around 21 mpg city and 27 highway. But the real gem is the 3.5-liter V6. Putting out up to 269 horsepower, making the RAV4 one of the quickest compact SUVs of its time, without sacrificing Toyota's trademark durability. One owner said it best, "I've got a 2008 V6 with 180,000 miles. Still pulls strong, AC's ice cold, and I wouldn't trade it for anything under 20 grand. With monthly upkeep typically between 60 and 80 bucks, the RAV4 is a rare combo of speed, space, and peace of mind, a used SUV that punches above its price tag and refuses to die." If you ask any mechanic which compact SUV gives them the least trouble, the third-generation Honda CR-V sold from 2007 to 2011 will be on that short list. It's not exciting. It doesn't try to be, and that's exactly why it works so well. It's simple, well-built, and just keeps going, no matter how many miles you rack up. Design-wise, it was a big departure from the boxier previous gen, more modern, rounded, and friendly-looking. Inside, it's classic Honda. Smart layout, tons of storage, and rock-solid materials that don't fall apart with age. Even base models come with power windows, keyless entry, and cruise control, while EX and EXL trims offer a sunroof, heated seats, and premium audio. Every model came with the same powertrain, a 2.4-liter four-cylinder paired with a 5-speed automatic. It's not a rocket, but it's reliable to the core, no major issues, low maintenance costs, and fuel economy around 21 mpg in the city and 28 on the highway. One owner shared, "I bought my 2009 CR-V for $9,500 with 140,000 miles. I've only done oil changes and tires. It's boring in the best way possible. Parts are cheap. Maintenance is usually $60 to $80 a month, and resale value is still surprisingly strong for a vehicle this old. It's not flashy, but if your goal is peace of mind, few SUVs deliver better than this one." Here's one most people forget about, and that's your advantage. The Mazda Tribute, especially the refreshed models from 2005 to 2006, is basically a Ford Escape in disguise, but with better reliability, less hype, and often a lower price tag. It's boxy, classic SUV design, nothing fancy, but it works. Inside, it's practical, with good visibility, solid cargo space, and a layout that feels familiar. Mid-level trims bring in features like keyless entry, cruise control, and even a sunroof and leather in the higher LX or S trims. It's not luxurious, but it's honest, and that matters when buying used. Under the hood, the sweet spot is the 3.0-liter V6 engine. It's shared with the Escape, makes about 200 horsepower, and is known for being tough when well-maintained. Fuel economy stays around 18 mpg in the city and 24 on the highway. Nothing spectacular, but zero surprises. As one owner said, "Got my 2006 Tribute for under $6,000. 160,000 miles and counting, haven't done anything beyond brakes and oil, it just refuses to quit." Maintenance is basic. Parts are widely available thanks to its Ford DNA, and monthly upkeep rarely breaks $90. It's the kind of under-the-radar SUV that just keeps showing up for work and quietly outperforms the loud ones. So, there you go, 7 used SUVs under $10,000 that mechanics secretly hate because they never see them. If you found one on this list that caught your eye, let me know down in the comments. And hey, if you want more pics like this without the dealership BS, hit that subscribe button. More real deals coming your way soon.